Alright, planes put together, planes sharp, ready to go. In this video, I'll show you how you can make this nice little chopping board with a minimum of fuss, a minimum of mess, and only a couple of hand tools. We'll put this into the plane, and we'll see how it actually works. Again, the candle that you used to grease up the screw threads, just rub a bit on the sole of the plane. I've got a bit of oak here. We'll just pop that in the vise, and we'll see how it planes. Give me a nice shaving. I'll try the end grain. So what I think we might do, well, turn this into a first project and we'll make a little cheese board out of it. Nothing sophisticated, nothing too complicated. Got an H&T Gordon sliding tail vise on the end, some dogs, and I'll get a smoothing plane out. I'll show you what's in there later on. The grease on it, that's all right. That signifies to me I'm going to have to brace this bench a bit more, but doesn't matter. As I said, this is a test video, test project. We'll see how we go, and I thank you for watching me because I'm learning a lot just by going through this process. That is quite nice. What we'll do now is round over the ends, and for that I'll use a spoke shave. I'm putting the round over on with a spoke shave. You can, if you want, you could use a block plane and do the same thing. Horses for courses, but for me a spoke shave is a lot quicker. In fact, it's that quick, I've done one edge already. In a small area, honestly, these tail vices are literally worth their weight in gold because it makes your bench so much more versatile. When you start to feel that rub, grab that candle again, a couple of little licks on the sole of the spoke shave, and it's nice and smooth again. Do the ends. Well, it happened again when the cameras went out, so I said a lot of good stuff. I can't remember what it was, but I remember part of it. The people at Otto's Timber Joinery and Hardware in South Australia sent me up some of this stuff here. It's called Mind Your Own Beeswax. While I was off air, I actually finished this chopping board and coated it on here, and believe me, it is the nicest stuff I have ever used. It's food safe. Oh, it just smells of honey. You could have it on toast. Oh, geez, that's nice. And they asked me to try it, so I've tried it. I'll give it another go when you actually see me using it on air. But Nathan, yes, I absolutely love the stuff. Apparently it's not on web sales at the moment, but if you ring them up, Otto's Joinery, Timber and Hardware in South Australia, they've got some stock there and they can take orders over the phone. The other thing I did speak about was this bench. I mean, it's an unorthodox bench, and you don't need a full-on Rubo bench. Everyone's clamouring to get Rubos and they have to do this, If that's what you want, that's fine. But if you want to do woodwork, don't be conned into you need an expensive bench. This bench was literally made from scrap. The top was an old bit of maple silk wood flitch that was warped, twisted and bent. It's got big splits in it. I flattened it out and used it. In fact, I think I did that in one of the Woodworking Masterclass videos. The legs are all split and warped. The shelves, you couldn't make a chopping board out of them, they were that bad. The vise I picked up on eBay for $20 and I sandblasted it, which you didn't have to do, but I wanted to. Painted it blue and it works absolutely fine. What I did say before was if you're going to get into woodwork within an apartment or a flat or a small area, you're going to need tools, but get good tools. And you should be in front, because to set up a normal workshop, generally you're up for a table saw, a drop saw, a band saw, a dust extractor, a router, a workbench as well. And they cost a fair amount of money. So take that same amount of money and put it into buying good tools. Whether they're H&T Gordon hand tools, which, as you know from Woodworking Masterclass, I really like. They're made in Australia. This Waterstone here, it was from Japanese Tools Australia, and you can find Christian online. He has some brilliant stuff, and I've got some other Japanese tools in the toolbox which I'll bring out later on. Of course, friends at Tormek, thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate the help you've been giving me with everything I've been doing with Woodworking Masterclass and Room for Woodwork. And honestly, if you've got the dough, get one of these if you're working in a small apartment, because it's not messy, it's clean, it uses water, it's so convenient, and you can even do knives and meat cleavers and stuff like that on them. In fact, I wouldn't mind bedding down the track if the wife cons me into doing some knives from the kitchen. And that's worth brownie points. Okay. As I said before, and I don't know if it actually got recorded, and get a tail vise. Again, mine's H&T Gordon, but if there are other ones around, get those, because it will help you maximise your bench space. And I haven't used these yet, but hold downs are really good, and bench dogs. You'll develop as you go what you need, but from this bench over the coming months, or coming year at least, I want to make honest, fair dinkum, full-size furniture for a house. So there'll be coffee tables, there'll be china cabinets, wall cabinets, dining room tables, might even throw a chair in there. There'll be some wall cabinets, or did I already say that? A bed head, bedside tables, all sorts of things. And they're going to be made right here in the corner of this bedroom. So if you've got at least 1.8 by 1.3 metres, or what's that, 6 foot by 4 foot, spare room, you too have room for woodwork, and you can make furniture. This will be a paid subscription channel on YouTube, but I'm going to make it very, very fair. Woodworking Masterclass will still continue, and I'll be working down the Woodworking Masterclass shed. But this is just to give an opportunity to those people in the market that would love to do woodwork but feel they can't because they're limited by space. That about wraps it up for this one. Thank you for sticking with me for the first video I've done, and believe me, I have been frustrated to Billio. Something's flashing on my camera there. Oh no. I've been frustrated to Billio doing this video because I've been trying to work out what works and what doesn't work. As I've already shared with you, a lot of times the cameras have failed, or I've run out of memory, or one thing and another. But we'll get it sorted out, and in a few months' time we'll be running as smooth as Woodworking Masterclass does. Bob absolutely loves it because he gets a nice soft bed to lie on. And all the time I've been videoing, I've had my grandkids in the lounge room, which is right behind that wall, and they've been watching TV. My wife and daughter-in-law actually cooked tea, and they've all eaten dinner. And it didn't affect the filming, and my show the noise didn't affect what they do around the house. So there's hope yet. So I can't say I'm pulling the shed door down because I don't have a shed door. I'll come up with something in the coming days. But in the meantime, remember to keep it sharp, but keep it safe, keep it clean, and keep everyone in the house happy. I look forward to having you in the room for woodwork by the bench very, very soon. This is Steve saying bye for now.